tetam. It says, and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and your fruit should remain and bring forth fruit. Shows that the tree has been dressed. Let me get that. Being dressed. Sirach 27:16. It says the fruit declareth if the tree has been dressed. Alright, if the tree has been dressed. Which, how do you dress a tree? You prune it, you make sure you water it, right? Which goes into what? That water is the word, man. Alright, the scriptures say, the word that I speak unto you, they are spirit, they are life. Fuck it, let me get that. How can a man cleanse his ways? You know? That water. Let me get, that's John. Book of John, chapter 15, and 1. It says, I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. What is a husbandman? One who takes care of a crop of land. All right? The vine is our Lord Yahushua. All right? A husbandman is one, let's look at the word husbandman. Or a tiller. Because when husbandry is labor's let's go to here, the husbandman. Let's go here. Well, I gotta go on the other one. The word husbandman goes into the word Giorgio. So that's where you get the name George, right? Greek. It says a landowner that is a farmer. So the scriptures say the father is a husbandman, right? A land worker that is farmer husband or husbandman. All right? So let's go back to the scriptures say here. John chapter 15 and 1. I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth no fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he pruneth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. So when you dress it, you're pruning it. You're snipping the dead leaves, right? Reminds me of a bonsai tree, right? Or in fact, that's the spirit. Because today, I was, my woman, she bought this perennial, or I'll say perennial cut monthly, I believe, and plants. And well, it blossoms in the season, and then it dies. You got to get a new plant or flower. So I went to the back of the house and I saw it sitting on the table, and the leaves that were above it were dead because a couple days prior she left it outside, and those leaves died because of the cold. So they withered, and the new leaves that were pruning, that were blossoming, were being blocked by the dead leaves, right? So they're preventing these leaves from getting sun. So what do? I pruned them. I plucked those plants that were dead, so then the ones under it could get sunlight, right? That's the spirit, man. It says, every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he pruneth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Now you are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. So that water is literally a cleansing agent. Right? When you come to this truth, you got to accept the word, man. That's the only way you're gonna be one. You're gonna be saved. All right. Your mind is gonna be healed. You know. Although we do fight with demons and thoughts. We're not like those who are in the world, man. We don't suffer the same thing in the world, man, because we no longer follow in the ways of the Gentiles. Let me go into it's Peter's. Let me see here. Cleanse your ways for Peter's 1 and 22. 1 Peter's 1, I never even highlighted it. It says, seeing you have purified your souls in obeying the truth. All right, so when Moses gave our people the commandments and things that they shouldn't do and to avoid judgment, a lot of the people didn't obey, right? Therefore, they were destroyed. And it's playing out again, nothing new under the sun. It says, seeing you have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unfeigned love of the brethren. See that ye love one another with a pure heart fervently. Right? Because the scriptures say what? You got to desire those spiritual gifts. You got to desire brotherly love, all right, charity, temperance, patience, long suffering, Still holding. Let me go back to the book of John, chapter 15 and 4. Abide in me and in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine, nor can ye except ye abide in me. So you gotta abide in the Lord. Alright? You gotta abide in this truth. You can't be moved, you can't be uprooted. The scriptures say, pretty much death and destruction unto you if you take your hand off the plow, man. All right, let him be an anima maranatha. All right, one who fearful awaiting of judgment. It says, I am the vine and ye are the branches. Right? He that abideth in me and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me ye can do nothing. Right? Because the scriptures say you got to go to Yahweh Shai in order to get to the Father. All right? He is our mediator. A lot of scriptures on that right there. I'll hold that down. Let's go back to the book of John. John chapter 15 and 18. It says, if the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. So when people are unbelieving, when they're unbelieving, that means they hate the Heavenly Father. They hate the Son. All right? How can you love somebody that you don't even believe in, man? You don't even consider. It says, if you were of the world would love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. So we're not, the scriptures say what? We're a peculiar people. All right? The word peculiar goes into holy. Because while you're in the world, you notice certain things that really turned you off, man. Certain things that you weren't into. Although you may have gotten into it, but in your mind, your conscience was letting you know, man, I'm not in the right place. I gotta keep moving. Like when you were up in the church, you knew that something wasn't right. While you were in the world, you go to the club partying, doing the club hopping thing. And even while you were out there, you're like, you know what? I'm still not. You know, your mind wasn't fully there, man. You know, you always had something behind your mind saying, you know what? This can't be it, man. This can't be it. This can't be life, right? And that's the spirit, man. The scripture said we have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. It says, going back to John 15 and 20, remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than the Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. And if they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also. And it brings to mind the seed that fell by the wayside, because you got to go through trials. You got to go through